We know our heart pumps blood, our lungs breathe air, and our brain thinks. These organs are the stars of the show, each with a clear, vital role in keeping us alive and well. Every part of our body seems to have a job, working together in a complex, perfectly balanced system. From the muscles that help us move, to the skin that protects us, everything has a purpose, or so it seems. But deep in your belly, tucked away and often forgotten, is a small, mysterious organ, the appendix. It's easy to overlook, but its presence raises one of biology's most intriguing questions. For centuries, scientists puzzled over its function. Many believed it was just a useless leftover from our ancestors, a relic of evolution with no real job in the modern human body. The appendix is a tiny, finger-shaped tube attached to the large intestine. So quiet and unassuming, you'd never know it's there unless it starts causing trouble. Most of the time it sits silently, not drawing any attention to itself. But sometimes this little organ can become inflamed and dangerous, leading to a painful condition called appendicitis. When that happens, doctors often have to remove it quickly in an emergency surgery called an appendectomy. Many people live perfectly healthy lives without their appendix, which only deepens the mystery. If we can live without it, why do we have it at all? Evolution usually gets rid of what we don't need, streamlining our bodies for survival. So why has the appendix stuck around for millions of years? This question has puzzled scientists for generations. Some researchers have spent their entire careers trying to unlock the secrets of the appendix, examining it under microscopes and debating its purpose in scientific journals. Is it truly useless, or could it have a hidden purpose that we're only just beginning to understand? Could this tiny organ play a bigger role in our health than we ever imagined? Let's dive into the mystery of the appendix and discover what science is learning about this tiny organ. Recent research is starting to reveal surprising clues about its possible functions, from supporting our immune system to helping maintain healthy gut bacteria. The story of the appendix reminds us that science is always questioning, always searching for answers, even in places we thought we understood completely. Sometimes the smallest organs can hold the biggest mysteries, challenging us to look deeper and keep exploring the unknown. To solve the mystery of the appendix, let's start by understanding exactly what it is and where it's found in your body. The appendix is one of those organs that most people have heard of, but few really know much about. For years it's been the subject of jokes and confusion, but there's much more to this tiny organ than meets the eye. Imagine your digestive system as a long, winding road, twisting and turning through your torso. Food travels this path, getting broken down and absorbed along the way. Each part of this system has a specific job, from the stomach to the intestines, all working together to keep you healthy and energized. Near the very beginning of the large intestine, there's a small pouch called the cecum. This is like a rest stop on the digestive highway, where the small intestine hands off its contents to the large intestine for the next stage of digestion. Attached to the cecum is the appendix, a slender, worm-like tube, usually about the size and shape of your little finger. It's tucked away in the lower right side of your abdomen, often going unnoticed unless it causes trouble. What's fascinating is that the appendix is made up of lymphatic tissue, similar to what you find in your tonsils and lymph nodes. These tissues are important parts of your immune system, helping your body fight off infections and keep harmful invaders at bay. That's a big clue. Maybe the appendix isn't just a useless leftover after all. Perhaps it plays a role in defending your body, especially when you're young and your immune system is still developing. The appendix sits at a busy intersection right where the small intestine meets the large intestine. This spot is home to trillions of gut bacteria, which help digest food and keep your digestive system running smoothly. The appendix is right in the middle of this bustling microbial community. Its unique location and its immune tissue suggest that the appendix might actually have an important job, maybe even acting as a safe house for good bacteria or helping your body recover after illness. Yet for more than 100 years, most doctors and scientists believed the appendix was completely useless, a vestigial organ left over from our evolutionary past, with no real function in modern humans. This contradiction, an organ with immune features and a strategic location but no obvious purpose, sparked a long and heated scientific debate. Was the appendix truly just a biological relic, or was there more to the story? As technology advanced, scientists gained new tools to study the appendix in greater detail. With powerful microscopes, genetic analysis, and advanced imaging, researchers began to uncover clues that challenged old assumptions. If the appendix really was useless, why would evolution keep it around for millions of years? Why do so many animals, not just humans, have some version of this organ? These questions pushed scientists to look deeper. The answers they found were more surprising than anyone expected. Far from being a pointless leftover, the appendix might actually play a vital role in our health, especially when it comes to our immune system and gut bacteria. The story of the appendix is a fascinating journey through medical history, scientific discovery, and the mysteries of the human body. Let's see how this story unfolded and what we know about the appendix today. In the 1800s, the appendix was labeled a vestigial organ, a leftover from our plant-eating ancestors. Back then, many mammals had a large cecum to digest tough plants. As our diet changed, the cecum shrank, leaving only a small pouch in the appendix. Medical textbooks called it useless, and doctors reassured patients they wouldn't miss it after surgery. Some even suggested removing it preventively, but not everyone was convinced. Why would evolution keep an organ for so long if it served no purpose? The appendix has special tissue and a rich blood supply, odd for a fading organ. These doubts set the stage for a new chapter. Was the appendix really just a relic, or was there more to the story? Science was about to take a closer look. The mystery deepened. To understand our appendix, scientists looked to animals. Many mammals, rabbits, opossums, wombats, some primates, have an appendix or similar structure. In rabbits, the appendix helps digest fiber and supports immune function. If it's so useful for them, could ours have a hidden job? Evolutionary studies show that once an appendix appears in a species, it rarely disappears. That's unusual for a useless organ. Nature usually gets rid of what isn't needed. The animal kingdom suggested the appendix might offer a real advantage. Maybe we were missing something important. The evidence pointed to a benefit we hadn't recognized. The next clue would come from the microscopic world inside us. What if the appendix was more than just a leftover? The answer might be hiding in our gut bacteria. For years, the appendix was dismissed as a useless organ, a leftover from our evolutionary past. But now, a fascinating new theory is changing the way scientists view this tiny pouch. According to recent research, the appendix may actually serve as a safe house for good gut bacteria, a hidden refuge that plays a crucial role in our health. Deep inside your intestines, trillions of helpful microbes are hard at work. These microscopic allies help break down food, produce essential vitamins, and even train your immune system to recognize and fight off harmful invaders. Without them, our bodies would struggle to function properly. But sometimes, illness or strong antibiotics can wipe out these beneficial bacteria, leaving your gut vulnerable and unbalanced. This can lead to digestive problems, weakened immunity, and a longer recovery time. Here's where the appendix comes in. Thanks to its narrow, protected shape and its lining of immune tissue, the appendix may act as a sanctuary for a reserve population of good bacteria. During times of illness, when the rest of the gut is under attack, these bacteria can survive, sheltered from harm. Once the illness passes, these hidden bacteria can emerge from the appendix and repopulate the gut, restoring balance, much like seeds sprouting to regrow a garden after a devastating flood. This process helps your digestive system recover more quickly and efficiently. Supporting this idea, scientists have discovered a special biofilm inside the appendix, a sticky layer where bacteria and immune cells live side by side. This unique environment may help protect and nurture the good microbes, ensuring they're ready to help when needed. In regions where gut infections are more common, the appendix could be a real survival advantage. By providing a backup supply of healthy bacteria, it may help people recover from repeated illnesses and maintain a stronger immune system. This might explain why evolution has preserved the appendix in so many mammals, including humans. Rather than being a useless relic, it could be a clever form of biological insurance, a backup system for your microbiome, ready to step in when disaster strikes. As scientists continue to unravel the mysteries of our gut's ecosystem, this theory is gaining more and more support. The appendix, once overlooked, is now being recognized as a potentially vital player in our overall health. It turns out the appendix might be far more important than we ever realized, an unsung hero quietly working behind the scenes to keep us healthy. So, the next time you hear someone call the appendix useless, remember, it's not just a relic. It could be a hidden hero of your digestive system. But as with all things in science, there's still more to discover, and a few mysteries left to solve. Despite its possible benefits, the appendix can turn dangerous. When blocked, it can become inflamed, appendicitis, a medical emergency. If untreated, it can burst, causing life-threatening infection. That's why appendectomies are so common and life-saving. This creates a paradox, an organ that can help us, but also harm us. In the past, the appendix's benefits may have outweighed the risks. Today, with better hygiene and medicine, its safe-house role is less critical, but the risk remains. The appendix is a reminder that our bodies evolved for a different world. Sometimes evolution's solutions come with trade-offs. So, is the appendix useless or vital? The truth is more complex. Evolution is messy. It tinkers, repurposes, and compromises. The appendix may have been crucial when infections were common, but less so today. Its subtle benefits could have kept it around for thousands of generations. As our environment changed, its role shifted. Now it's more liability than asset, but evolution hasn't caught up. Our bodies are full of these imperfect leftovers. Wisdom teeth, back pain, blind spots. The appendix is another reminder of our evolutionary history. It's not perfect, but it's part of our story. The puzzle continues. If appendicitis is so dangerous, why hasn't evolution eliminated the appendix? The answer may be that its benefits once outweighed the risks, especially in early life. The appendix's immune tissue is most active in children, helping develop a healthy gut and immune system. If it did its job early, before appendicitis risk peaked, that was enough for evolution. The risk may not have been high enough to erase the benefit. Evolution only acts on traits that affect survival and reproduction. The appendix is a classic trade-off, some risk, some reward. Nature hasn't tipped the scales yet. The appendix's mystery shows how much we still have to learn about our own bodies. Science is about questioning, revising, and staying curious. For years we called the appendix useless. Now we see it may play a vital role. What else have we overlooked? Our bodies are full of stories, compromises, and unsolved puzzles. The appendix invites us to keep exploring, to challenge assumptions, and to marvel at life's complexity. There's a universe of discovery inside each of us. The next big breakthrough could be just around the corner. Let's keep asking questions.